Because of what I've read about these activists and their latest scheme, I just need to get this out of my system by saying just a few words about it. While I have nothing against sea pens as long as they have filtration systems that are meant to keep the pens clean and healthy for the animals, why would these activists want a sea pen in an area that is considered to be critical habitat for endangered southern resident orcas and other marine animals that are equally threatened? Where are they going to get the funds from? Where are these 300 whales and dolphins going to be coming from if no accredited facility is going to send a few animals over there? Will there be a filtration system to keep the pen clean as it's required by U.S. law? If this is a rescue facility, then will the animals that the U.S. government declares non-releasable be able to stay in the sea pen, or will they end up like the animals in the hands of PETA? And God forbid, what could happen to the 300 animals if the funds for the pen were to run out altogether, just like they did with Kiko? And most of all, how are they going to be able to pull this off without any legal problems nor Native American opposition of any kind? These are the questions that these activists never answered nor brought up at all when they talked about coming up with their own version of SeaWorld as a sea pen. But animal rights people are unlikely going to answer any of those questions anyway, because they are probably going to want to make money with the animals and sell it completely as an animal rights agenda. In the process, they may end up collecting millions of dollars in donations for a project that obviously will never be realized and get away with it. Yet, this is the same strategy with all animal rights groups that sees any wildlife issue that is worth making money off. Anyway, I just find it hypocritical for activists to say that it's not okay for an accredited science-focused zoological facility to operate zoos and aquariums that welcomes guests and educate the public about animals, but it's all right for these extremists with no animal care experience to do the same. On a side note, they may not even realize that the cost of keeping marine mammals in human care is expensive. For example, it costs Dolphin Research Center $300,000 a year to give their animals the world-class care that they get from their trainers and vets every day. And this comes mainly from public donations alone. At Miami Sea Aquarium, caring for Lolita, the killer whale, cost the facility nearly $100,000 alone just to simply feed her. But the figure does not consider the cost of maintaining her small pool, the preventative health care she gets from the great vets that she has there, labor, food storage, nor for the ongoing maintenance. Not even the tax status of the facility can change this fact at all. Meanwhile, the proposed facility has the potential of costing hundreds of millions of dollars a year just to feed and care for these 300 animals. Do these activists think they can maintain this? This is especially after what happened with Kiko when the funds to care for him dried up and he was released, only to suffer an unnecessary death a year later. I just personally think this is why these activists oppose SeaWorld's Blue World project, where they would expand Shamu Stadium and so there could be enough room for the animals to swim around, not because they care about the animals, but they just want their own private SeaWorld. So, enough said.